I'm here to hold a press statement for immediate release. Today is June 7th, 2026. This press statement is as it relates to the NDC primaries that was held in Edo State on the 29th of May 2026. I will start by stating that the leadership of the champion of the mandate for Uhunmwonde, that is the campaign group for my aspiration to the House of Representatives for Orhionmwon and Uhunmwonde constituency, is acting in absolute alignment with concerned and legitimate aspirants, critical stakeholders, thousands of dedicated party faithfuls across the 22 electoral wards of Orhionmwon and Uhunmwonde local government areas. We hereby issue this comprehensive press statement. We must clarify for the general public and the national leadership of the Nigerian Democratic Congress the systemic fraud and criminal manipulation masquerading as a party primary in our federal constituency. We state without fear of contradiction that no primary elections was held in our constituency. No consensus was also reached, and any list or name submitted to the National Secretariat as a candidate for Orhionmwon and Uhunmwonde federal constituency is an illegal artifact of political corruption and godfatherism. To understand the scale of this infraction in Uhunmwonde and Orhionmwon constituency, the public and our national party leader must look into the specific operational failures and fraudulent maneuvers executed by compromised actors. Number one is a consensus candidacy under the NDC constitution. It's not a unilateral decree. It is a legally binding product of mutual agreement. No such truce ever took place among declared aspirants. The word consensus has been intentionally weaponized by the Edo State leadership to exercise autocracy and cover up a brazen, forceful imposition of an unpopular candidate. The state leadership officially designated and communicated Hampton Hotel on Boundary Road, Benin City, as the venue for the primary election, a location that was similarly transmitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and however, certain leaders unilaterally diverted operations to an uncommunicated private residence in the same GRA, Uhunmwonde Crescent. After hours of deliberate delays, at approximately 3:54 p.m. in the afternoon of May 29, 2026, aspirants and party members were abruptly instructed to relocate to their various respective local wards for direct primaries under the assurance that local governments and ward chairmen would conduct these primaries. This was a tactical deception orchestrated to scatter party members and provide a cover for forgery. 3. In absolute compliance, our teamy supporters returned to their various wards in Uhunmwonde local government. However, Uhunmwonde local government chairman, ward chairman, and the ward executives completely abandoned their post and never returned to the local government headquarters or the ward. Instead, credible intelligence led to us knowing about a shocking discovery that Uhunmwonde local government chairman and some executives were discovered in a bar or beer parlor opposite Zafike Hotel along Speed FM Road in Benin City, manually writing fake results in favor of their candidate. Upon an attempted apprehension by vigilant party faithfuls, these compromised officials scampered and fled the scene. On the day designated for the legislative primaries, no genuine materials were deployed and no voting took place anywhere within the constituency. You cannot have an election result without voting being inexistent. The party national leadership has signaled that the outcome of this phantom process must be accepted by all aspirants across the country. We must now state our position on this matter unequivocally. It is incredibly easy to accept an election outcome when the party constitution is respected and the proper procedures are followed. However, the exercise of party supremacy is not a license for tyranny and imposition. It must be strictly anchored on just, equitable, and fair grounds. True party supremacy belongs to the constitution of NDC and the collective will of its member, not to a select cartel of officials writing fake results in a room. We will not validate an absolute charade under the guise of party discipline. The NDC has gained historic momentum across Nigeria because it represents a clean break from the old regime, political imposition and all that. Allowing this brazen impunity to stand in Orhionmwonde will doom the party's prospect, presenting a candidate generated from a secret room or a beer parlor create an immediate fatal legal vulnerability under the Electoral Act 2026, handing the opposition the perfect ammunition to disqualify NDC ticket in court post-elections. We have already transmitted as a group of concerned and legitimate aspirants a comprehensive evidence-backed petition to the national chairman, Senator Cleopas Moses Zuwoge, and the National Working Committee. We expect swift, decisive action in order to preserve the integrity of our party. Let it be known to the national chairman, the national secretary, the national legal advisor, and the National Working Committee, and even the Independent Electoral Commission, that is INEC, that clearing any candidate based on this phantom exercise is an invitation to total electoral catastrophe. Under Section 84 and 88 of the Electoral Act 2026, a primary election completely devoid of INEC monitoring, valid material, and actual voting at designated venues is a nullity. Presenting a candidate from this fraudulent process completely invalidates the NDC ticket, handing an automatic victory to the opposition in court, if possible, post-elections. Our concrete demands are that we remain fiercely committed to the National Democratic Congress, but we demand justice. We pray the National Working Committee to take the following action. Action number 1. Order the immediate suspension of the Uhunmwonde local government chairman for his atrocious connivance with a few self-serving individuals to subvert the process, forge results, and mass disfranchisement of loyal aspirants and party faithfuls. Number 2, quash and reject any fraudulent result, credentials, or clearance document generated from phantom exercises at the secret beer parlor or hotel in Benin City. 3, effect outright disqualification of any candidate falsely parading themselves as the flag bearer for this constituency based on this manufactured result. Number 4, organize a rescheduled, transparent primaries, either directly or properly consulted consensus, where the true voluntary mandate of the Orhionmwon people and Uhunmwonde people can be freely casted and counted. We therefore urge our teamy supporters across both local government areas to remain peaceful, vigilant, and resolute we will exhaust every internal, administrative, and legal remedy to ensure that internal democracy is defended and that true representation is delivered to our people. Thank you very much.